Oof, this is old glue. Hopefully it's not expired. Okay. We don't have a choice. We just have to keep going. It's like really sticky. Guys, if I get an eye infection, you'll know why. Alright guys, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am greasy hair, just got off the treadmill. If you were wondering if I was like being real about being a natural blonde, here are my blonde eyelashes. We are as grungy as it gets because today we're doing a get ready with me for a wedding. It's my husband's friend's wedding. And I thought I would even say hello before the shower so you can truly see what we're working with today. My skin hasn't even been washed today. I'm wearing like a dirty old postpartum t-shirt. This is as grungy as it gets. But I wanted to truly shock and awe with starting here and then ending where we end up and showing you every single piece of the process. So when I have a special occasion, yeah, I start it with a workout. So just finished my workout. I'm going to wash my hair, scrub my body and my face off, and then I'll come back and we will start the hair drying process, the hair curling process, the makeup process, and we have less than 2 hours to do this. All of it from start to finish. But I thought I'd say hello before I truly started the process so you can see what we are truly working with. So thank you for tuning in and I'll catch you in like 20-30 minutes. Today we are doing a classic get ready with me because I wanted to do an updated glam routine for you guys. I think my last full start to finish, no makeup, wet hair get ready with me was over 1.5 years ago. And as you guys know, my makeup and hair routine changes drastically, like month to month, season to season. So I wanted to show you what I'm doing now. And it's for a wedding. So my husband's friend is getting married. It's actually a coworker. They were actually in that horrible car accident together also 1.5 years ago, and they've both made a recovery and now he's getting married. It's gonna be an amazing celebration of life and love. And I'm really excited, but I have to look good because it's not my friends, it's my husband's friends. I have a dress that I'm excited to wear that I thrifted, and I have less than 1.5 hours to go from this to hopefully full glam. I'm gonna dry my hair. I already washed and conditioned it. If you guys watched my recent hair video, you'll know kind of the routine from here. But my hair is a little bit wavy. I worked out before taking my shower. I love to do that before a special event because sometimes on days like with weddings or special events, you're sitting a lot or you're driving, especially us, we have to commute to the city. We have to drive to the city for it. So that's like 1 hour one way in the car and it's just a lot of sitting. So I love to work out before that. I just feel extra fresh. And also then my hair is as clean as possible, even though we are about to load so much product into it. So right now I'm just trying to be like kind of gentle on it. We're gonna brush out a lot of these snarls and tangles. It's super conditioned right now, so all the tangles are coming out really easily. But I'm gonna dry my hair upside down to get the most root lift possible. And then from there we're probably gonna, I don't know, do some waves or curls. I don't want like a super Shirley Temple type curl today because it's just like not the vibe for the dress. But I also don't want it to be straight because when it's straight, it almost looks like I didn't do my hair. So I have mousse in it already, and I have the, it's a 10 deep conditioner. So I'm just gonna add a bit of heat protectant too to coat the strands. The thing I've found is like curls do not stay in my hair very well now that it is long. Not only long, now that it's long and it's like not broken and dry. Like when my hair was broken and dry, it would hold a curl for days. But now that it's like healthy, it just kind of like flops back down to its natural texture. So that's why I'm gonna go for more of like a wave instead of a curl. But hopefully it works out. And then my skin and makeup, I haven't really decided yet. I think I'm just gonna do like my classic glam that I do for my YouTube videos, like falsies, like the whole 9 yards. Because I think I've mentioned this before, but on camera you need way more makeup and glam than you do in real life. for it to like show up right. That's why like camera makeup is a thing. All right, I'm gonna go dry my hair. Okay, so the hair is dried and I have 2 dress options. Oh, sorry, I had to go downstairs and like do momming stuff. Hubby's with the kids, but you know, everybody needs a piece of mama. All right, let's see. So I have 2 dress options. So I'm looking up the venue to see like what would be more appropriate. I probably should have done this the other day, but oh, cute. Okay, so it's a bit modern. Interesting. Okay, so I have 2 dress options, and I just looked up the place. It's a little modern looking, and these dresses are thrifted. One is kind of like early 2000s, the other one's is a bit 90s. But I think I decided when I was like drying my hair, I'm just going to like curl the ends and kind of like leave it a bit straight, but then do like a half up, half down like I've been doing in my recent vlogs. Does anyone else do this where like you feel like you have all the time in the world, so you don't rush, and then like time gets away from you because you're a mom and you have like a million things to do? Because I dried it upside down, you can see like the problem we're having here. Everything is pulling forward. So we have to get it to go back because I cannot be dealing with this all night. So anyways, I thrifted 2 dresses because I didn't want to buy something off Amazon or like someplace. I wanted something unique, which I love with thrifting, and I was having such a hard time finding a dress. I was looking and I just felt bloated and gross all day. I hit up 6 thrift stores. I had 12 in my mind and I was a machine. I went to thrift store after thrift store after thrift store, hitting up their formal gown section. No success. Like I almost settled for this like A-line red one that wasn't very flattering. And then I went to a new thrift store to me, like it's not new, but it was new to me. And I found like 6 dresses in my size. 4 of them were amazing. It's like someone donated their collection of formal dresses. There was like, and they were all long, they all fit perfectly. A couple of them were like handmade. I was so excited. So I got 2 of those, I'll show you. We have this one, which I know looks kind of crazy, but it's like 90s. This like top beaded section is really tight, and then this just kind of flows out. And then the other one we have is this purple one, which I'm kind of leaning towards. It's kind of a bit more of like a bridesmaidsy style, but then this scarf goes around your neck, but then this scarf thing like goes around your neck, and like it's super warm outside, but it is November, and I feel like the scarf might make it seem a little bit more like seasonally appropriate. But basically what we're gonna do is like get ready, and then whatever my mood is and whatever one I feel most confident in, that's what we're going with. So anyways, from here, we're gonna straighten out any cowlicks, and then we're gonna do this trick I saw. I've been doing, I think I did it in my transitioning from summer to autumn vlog where we went to that benefit for Alpha Grand Rapids. When I got ready in that, I did like this teasing thing to my hair, and I think I'm gonna do that today for some good volume. And then as far as makeup, we're just gonna do basic glam. I think also I'll feel better once I get a bit of this going. So we're gonna start with foundation. I do not use a primer. I have like a ton of skincare always on my face, and like that kind of acts as a primer. Okay, see how we're carving that out? So you go like this, foundation only under there, around the redness, around your mouth, because makeup around your complexion is primarily to add contrast. So that's why I'm removing the redness around my lips, my nose, and my eyes. Because the redness like kind of just takes away from the look. But then after we add all this foundation and concealer and all of that, we're gonna go back in with eyeshadow and contour and all of that to bring back some contrast, but in the right places. Also, I make this mistake in like all my get ready with me's. I don't use a mirror, and then I like leave looking a little crazy because makeup like shows up differently on camera than it does in person. So we're just gonna have our trusty little mirror here to ensure that I don't walk around looking like a crazy person. Okay. Yeah, like in the camera it looks flawless, and in person right now it looks a little nuts. Like it's not blended. Okay. Now we're gonna do concealer if I can find it. Also, this is my makeup. It's in one small bag. I use the same products almost every day. Most of them are drugstore except my foundation. Okay. I love using my fingers to blend too, because like the heat from my hand melts it so nice onto my skin. And then it's just like less work. I don't have to clean brushes. I don't have to clean a sponge. And also like the brush and the sponge then don't absorb the product and steal all of my nice product. Okay, so we did concealer around the eyes, now a little bit around my nose, right here, and then on the tip of my thing, and a bit up here and here. So I get extra redness around my nose, especially because I'm overcoming a cold. So we're gonna do that just to pack on the coverage a little better. And then here, I want it to be like eye-catching to the light above my eye. So we're going to do concealer there, and then again, I get redness in a patch here. Okay, kind of crazy. Now we're gonna let that like sink in for 5 or so minutes, and then I'm gonna add a pressed powder. I recently started using this. I got it at TJ Maxx. I love it. It's a Laura Mercier pressed powder, I think it's called. So it's not loose. Like in the past I've used a loose powder, but this is much thicker, and I've noticed the coverage lasts way longer. And for tonight, like with dancing and hanging out with people, I'm gonna want more coverage. So again, this makeup is not everyday makeup. This is my ultimate glam. So also I've already done my face massage for the day. You guys know I swear by Anastasia Fascia. Definitely not how you pronounce it, but Anastasia Fascia or whatever. She does massages for like puffiness and like carving out your jawline. That's like my #1 transformation I've done in the last year that I think has really helped me. But anyways, enough talking. Let's get to this problem. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I know this is a little crazy. Okay, so what we're gonna do, okay, we're gonna use mousse on the roots. We're gonna tease it, hairspray it, and then heat it. I saw this on a YouTube video for a pageant hair tutorial because I have like fine hair, right? So I have a lot of it, but it doesn't like lay thick on top of itself. So I want the crown from here to here to be kind of lifted, to get that, like, I've seen this in a lot of like Korean K-pop idol hair tutorials. You want your crown from here to here to be lifted so that your head looks like it's like higher up. I don't know why, it just looks good. So we're gonna like take this perfectly clean hair and dirty it up with product. Okay, trust the process, guys. Mousse, it's a spray mousse. Oh, wow. Okay, good, it didn't get on the dress. Now we're gonna tease. You go like this. Then we're gonna use hairspray. Tease it again. And heat it up. Now typically too, I would curl the ends, but I don't really want curly hair today. So we're just gonna do that. And then we're gonna keep going. Hi, we're done that-ish. I'm really glad I'm not deciding to grow my whole head because I'm sweaty just from that. And I can't open the windows because my husband is leaf blowing. All right, now we are going to pack this powder on. To set aside the products I use so I can put it in a purse if I want to maybe like bring it with me. Oh wow, this is quite the tower on top of my head. But you'll see what the vision is soon. Right, so from here we are going to carve out 4 of my features. We have a bronzer. We're gonna do a bit of contour. I honestly don't know like what I did last time I did a get ready with me, but I'm pretty sure now I have like a little bit more steps regarding the face than last time. Like I think usually in the past I just do foundation and eyes and lips, but now I kind of have more of like a full beat. Like I do my cheeks and I use a bronzer now, for example, and a highlighter. I think I've really come around on those types of products. So I have this bronzer, Bare Minerals. For these types of like products where I'm not sure if I'll really get into it, I love going to TJ Maxx. Like you have to make sure the makeup's like not gonna expire next week. But TJ Maxx often has like high-end makeup, and it's like, if I'm gonna go to Walmart and buy a drugstore product, like a bronzer, usually it's gonna cost you like $15, $20. So I'd rather just go to TJ Maxx and get like a Bare Minerals or Laura Mercier or whatever. I'm gonna be paying $20, you know? It's higher quality makeup. All right, so we have the bronzer. You can always add more of that at the end. Then we're going to do contour. Oh, here it is. I just have this Maybelline like dark color, and contour needs to be like cool toned because shadows are cool toned. They don't have heat. That's what I've learned. So your contour should be like a cooler tone, not like a bronzer. That's why you can't use a bronzer as a contour. And then you just take it to the line you naturally have and carve out shadow. And you can find like diagrams online that show you how to contour like for your face shape. I have kind of like a wider face, so like this section of my face is very like square and wide. So the contour kind of like carves out my bone structure, and then I'll take it to my temples because I have like a broader forehead too, and I'll carve that out with shadow to kind of like narrow this a little bit. Not too much, because like a broad forehead is very feminine, it's very neotenous. And then a light dusting there. And then you guys know, I feel like one of my biggest glow up differences in the past, like since I started YouTube and now, is the nose contour. I learned this from Jackie Wires. She does a lot of like makeup where she'll transform like into Margot Robbie or something, or Keira Knightley. And there's like so many like costuming, theater makeup kind of tricks you can do that can carve out your features. So I really like the nose contour thing because it just helps like define the front of my nose a little bit more. And I have like more of like a prominent nose, which I don't mind it, but I do love now that I can like carve out that tip a bit more. And then we do the Joker lines. For a wider smile. Ooh, that one's dipped down a little. Again, this is just contour, so right now it's like kind of dramatic. And then we're going to my upper lids a little bit more again. I've been trying to do like less harsh, like full-on black around my eyes because I am a blonde with like lower contrast, but this, okay. And then my brows. You guys can tell I've been doing my brows thinner in the past couple years or months. I think it's like pretty flattering. I think I had a tiny bit of brow blindness last summer. Like I was watching my New York vlog and the brows were just huge and kind of like overwhelming my face. So I've been trying to do more thinner brows. And then a trick I like is taking hairspray to the brush, the bristle brush, and then doing that so my brows don't flick up throughout the night, so they stay put, because these are dyed. So there we go. All right, this one looks a little patchy right here and here. Carve out the lip. I ran out of lip liner, but a light brown brow pencil pretty much does the same thing. Okay. A little intense here. Okay, now we're gonna curl this. I feel like when I do eye makeup, I'm never happy with it in a few hours, so I think I'm gonna go like a little lighter on makeup. I always see people in their like reels and stuff when they do makeup tutorials doing like they put eyeshadow under their eyes, but I feel like whenever I do that, it like drags my whole face down. Also, if I want that gray dress tonight, I'm pretty sure I have to alter the straps, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. All right, what do we got here? Okay, we're gonna do a bit of highlight. So this, I saw someone on Reels like putting this over their entire face underneath their foundation. It was kind of terrifying. Like, not to be judgmental, but like, what are you doing? This is for your cheeks, the tip of your nose, and the arch of your brow. Like, do not put this over your whole face. It is not a lotion. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna set that with a bit of highlighter. Normally I don't set the glow lotion, but today I am, because again, this makeup has to last a little while. Okay, now we're gonna lighten up even more. Don't sleep on these like individual eyeshadows, guys. They're kind of clutch. Okay. Now, take my hair down soon and see what happened with that. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, so we're going up like that. Then we're gonna go into the crease to add depth. I never like doing this part because I feel like I'm ruining my hard work. Does anyone have that? Like, you're so conservative with the makeup that you almost like don't do it right? Like, sometimes this is why it's so nice to like watch people who know what they're doing, because then I'm like, okay, I trust you, I'm gonna try that, and then it ends up looking really good. Okay. Now, still very 90s, which is kind of like what I'm going for. Let's throw on a tiny bit of this. Okay. Like shaky. Okay. That was like kind of the risky part. Now, the thing is too, like once you get to the end, you can like mess up the whole look with the wrong colors. So it's like from here on out, things are gonna be like kind of intense. Okay, I have the lash glue. We're gonna add lashes. I have some lashes here. We're gonna put fresh ones on, but they're too long, so I'm gonna trim them down. So, see that? We're gonna trim it like maybe we're gonna trim off that much. So that it's less obvious, because sometimes like a lash won't be obvious until it starts peeling from like right here over. If you ever see it lift, you can probably watch some of my old videos and see your girl with like a lifted lash. Yeah, not to expose myself. I just take one of these face razors and then I press down on where I want to trim it. Okay. We are doing arts and crafts. And then we do, oof, this is old glue. Hopefully it's not expired. Okay. We don't have a choice. You just have to keep going. It's like really sticky. Guys, if I get an eye infection, you'll know why. My mother and grandmother growing up, they would always say, beauty is pain. Is beauty also eye infections? We'll see. All right. Oh, actually, I want to do a quick layer of mascara. again, this is where things can start looking messy. Finishing touches. See, because of that eyeliner we did, it like blends seamlessly. So we're gonna trim the other one and use that crazy expired glue on that. Yeah, so I'm like pretty excited for this wedding. It's been a long time coming. The couple is so cute. I actually met her, the bride, in the hospital after the accident. Grant was like, he didn't even have his surgery date yet, but Grant's friend was like way more messed up than him. So we're just so excited to be celebrating. All right, there we go. All right, so this is like pretty much baked out. So we're gonna go ahead and blend. So go like that. The reason I'm speeding through the makeup also is kind of because we don't really like know for sure what we're wearing. Also, sorry, I'm talking a little quieter. My kid is sleeping on the other side of the wall. Okay. I don't really like any of these lipsticks, but I want a bit of pigment. For the sake of the vlog. Okay. Now we're gonna blend the nose. So tonight I'll probably bring the contour, concealer, powder, and then lip products with me. Okay. Safety pin, but the safety section of the safety pin. Not there anymore. Right. Okay. What is it? I have a vlog I'm editing right now, the fall vlog. So it feels kind of like wrong to be filming more content before I've even done the fall vlog, but that's what we're up against. Okay, don't worry. I know it looks a little crazy, but we just needed, like, so now when I go like this, like there's chunk and hairspray there. So it's like lifted. Don't worry, we're gonna take control. Okay. So basically with the hair, it does not matter what is going on underneath the top layer of hair. So I'm just gonna make sure the top layer is smooth and shiny, like a L'Oreal commercial, and underneath can be a crazy built up rat's nest to give me that volume. But the top layer is gonna be smooth and glorious. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what the deception of hair is. Okay. Perfect. Just fix this with the straightener. Jeez, almost had a curling iron fall on me. I don't think I ever told you guys this, but last year I stepped on a curling iron. It was like one of the first days I had used a curling iron since my husband's accident, and I was like finally trying to put in effort again to be pretty, and I set the curling iron on the carpet and I stepped on it and burned my foot. and it swelled up into a massive blister that covered the entire like ball of my foot, so I couldn't walk and I had to pop it. It was so disgusting. Okay. Old Faithful. Still using this mascara after years. I like applying more mascara after the falsies. To truly just blend everything in. And then do the bit on the bottom. Okay. Now I'm seeing this harsh line. True 90s here. Alright, now for the hair, I just kind of want to curl the bottoms. Too about like a Midwest wedding is like sometimes people wear like church clothes or they throw on a denim jacket. Like that was what I loved about that wedding in Brooklyn we went to. Everyone was dressed to the nines, like total New York City kind of wedding. Like I love how in other cultures weddings, like I've seen on Instagram and stuff, like Indian weddings in India, like they always say like you can't outshine the bride, and people will wear like what they wore on their wedding to other people's weddings. Like that's like here you couldn't really do that. You can't wear like a wedding dress, but I just love the concept of people like getting super dressed up for other people's weddings. Like at my wedding, I actually had my bridesmaids. In some of the pictures it looks like they're in white, but I put my bridesmaids in champagne. It was so pretty. And like, I didn't even like worry or care about being upstaged. Like, I just wanted them to look as gorgeous as possible because I knew they would have so much fun if they looked beautiful. Because like, there's nothing worse than being in like a dress or a hairstyle that you personally like don't feel confident in, and you're like standing in someone's wedding or attending someone's wedding. So I love getting dressed up for weddings. I wonder, like, I don't vlog every wedding, but I vlog a lot of the weddings we've been to. This summer, I think this is like our third wedding we're gonna go to this year. And we're kind of old too. Like a lot of our friends are already married. One of the weddings we went to though was like my kid's babysitter got married. It was so sweet. And then my cousin got married. So we've had like a lot to celebrate this year. It's been super fun. I see like in Britain too, like I'm a huge fan of Princess Kate, and at their wedding, like in British weddings, like you wear like a hat and like a suit. Like the women wear like a skirt suit. Here, weddings are more like you wear your like an evening gown or something like that. Okay, so the ends are curled. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Once this cools down, I'll do it to there too. I mean, we could take the curl up higher. I don't know. I wish you guys were here in person so you could advise me. All right, what if we did, I was thinking like, what if we did a half up? I don't know. Maybe I should put the dress on and like we can kind of see what the vibe is. Because I could do, I don't know. I could do like a bun at the back of the head. That could be kind of pretty. Let's see. Okay. Whoa, just pinched my skin. Okay. Like maybe I need to get dressed so we can see like what it looks like with the dress. I don't know. Okay. Let's get this out. There, see how much more volume that gave me? Okay. Let's just like do something and then try on the dress. And if the half up looks good, we'll like make it pretty. And then if it looks bad, we'll just take it down. Okay, so I'm just doing like a loop. I'm gonna split this in half. Okay, so it's like princess hair. All right, I'm going to put on the dress and then we'll see. feel a little more comfortable in this one because the top is like half an inch higher, just like covering that bit of cleavage. So even though the straps, so even though it doesn't come with like the scarf, I don't know, I feel like a little bit more comfortable. I feel like comfort kind of matters. I want to see it though without the half up, half down, because right now I just feel like a little bit like too Barbie, which funnily enough, when you're a blonde, looking too Barbie is like kind of a concern. I don't know how to explain, just like costumey kind of, like princessy. And I want to look a little bit more chic and elegant, like less princessy. So let's see what it looks like with a more casual hairstyle. Also, my husband's wearing like a brownish gray, and I feel like this dress will go like kind of nicely with that. The only thing is I don't have flats, which kind of is unfortunate. Maybe we could stop at Walmart on the way there and buy flats, because this dress like is like the perfect height for flats, and all I have is kitten heels. Okay, I'm gonna go look at it with more chill hair. Where did the brush go? Guys, didn't I just have a hairbrush? Like, where did it go? Oh, here we go. All right. I think you guys can tell I'm feeling like a little bit more confident. Like the purple, I was like, this is really pretty, but I feel like a beauty queen. Like I just didn't feel like it was right for a wedding. But this, especially if I put like a cardigan or like a scarf or something across my shoulders, I think this is it. This is also the one where the straps were like a little messed up, so maybe if I have time, I'll go edit it. Anyways. I have a jacket, don't worry. This is where we ended up. We have so much time to burn before the wedding though. The babysitter, we had her come like an hour early. So I'm gonna pop into the dollar store and buy a lip liner and some hairspray. Yeah, feeling good. Just got home. The dress was a hit. Everyone was like asking where I got it, and I was like, I thrifted it. It was super fun. And then the dancing was amazing. I'm so glad I didn't wear the purple dress because the bridesmaids were wearing like a lilac-y mauve color, and I would have looked like I was part of the bridal party. So I'm glad that didn't happen. But anyways, I don't know if I'm going to actually post this video or not. It's a little more casual than I like to do, but if I do, thanks for watching. If you're interested in another video similar to this one, I go to a few weddings in some of my vlogs and do get ready with me's, but I also have my ultimate start to finish get ready with me that I posted about 1.5 years ago. So anyways, thank you. I had a lot of fun today, and I really appreciated you guys sticking it out with me. The makeup lasted like pretty much all night too. So I did one touch up after dinner and before dancing. So yeah. Yay, thank you.